Hello everyone, greetings from Kharkov, Ukraine. My name is Svetlana Mucha and I'm the leading matchmaker and dating coach at Diolli.com. Today I want to bring up a very interesting and very important topic. Do opposites really attract? Of course, everyone knows the saying that birds of feather flock together, but can you apply it to your romantic life, especially when you do international dating? So many researchers have proved that when you do local dating, then people tend to choose someone who has similar interests, similar views on religion and politics, shares similar level of life, but can you apply this when you do international dating? The fact that your love interests live in another country and two of you speak different languages can already give you the opportunity to call yourself opposites. But after all, are we so different? 2 years ago I have been working with a programmer from the United States. He worked for a huge company and he was fond of his job because it gave him an opportunity to travel the world. He used to work in India for several months, then in Austria, then back to Australia. He was a workaholic. He read a lot, he loved exploring new cultures and learning foreign languages. By the way, he is learning Russian now. When I had my first interview with him, he told me that he would like to meet someone who is his opposite. A down-to-earth girl who is not fond of her career, who is not a workaholic, someone who is calm, someone who has the opposite personality. Also, he has mentioned that he doesn't mind dating a Cinderella because he was pretty well off and he said that he worked enough to cover the expenses for two people. He was so sure that this is his type of the lady that it was impossible to convince him otherwise. We have introduced him to the lady with the opposite character. She was a school teacher and at first opposite really did attract. She was so fascinated with him, with his travel experience. He was telling her about the poor villages in India, about glass skyscrapers in Hong Kong, about Paris, London. She has never met anyone who has traveled that much. She has taken him back to her house to show her garden, her plants, her flowers, to show her embroiderings, the painting she has embroidered. He was so surprised that a person can spend the entire weekend sitting in her garden embroidering, playing with her dog. The problems has started to arise later. After several months of dating, they have decided to spend a romantic vacation together. She was a school teacher, so she had this long summer break. And he has already used most of his day offs, so he told her that he has only 7 days off left and he could use them only in July. But he could speak to his boss and work remotely for 2 weeks. So all in all, it will make 3 weeks. And during those 3 weeks, he will have to work during 2 weeks. But they will have all the evenings and all the weekends for themselves. He has booked a very romantic bungalow in Spain with a wonderful sea view. They went there. And at this paradise of the earth, they had their first huge fight. The reason of the fight was quite easy. It was Saturday, he had to work, he was in the middle of finishing a big project of his life, as he called it, and she wanted attention. Later she was telling me that it was a disaster, because all he was interested in was his computer. It was Saturday, she wanted to go out, and he was sitting stuck with his computer. I have tried to reason her, to explain to her that because of that job and because of that possibility to work remotely, he can spend evenings and nights with her, and it is not only 1 week but 3 weeks. And I've told her that be rationalistic. Due to this job, he can afford this wonderful luxury vacation. You are standing in Spain and you are standing in this beautiful bungalow. She said to me that I would prefer a cheaper vacation, but all his attention towards me. Well, I couldn't explain to him why she can't understand that his job is actually important. He couldn't understand that. He was so upset that she doesn't get it, that he is doing something really important at that moment, that he is just busy. After they have returned back to Ukraine, they broke up. This lady has married a local Ukrainian gentleman. He's a sales manager and I follow her Instagram. She posts lots of photos in that same garden. They have a child now and another dog and she looks happy. I don't believe she ever travels abroad due to her Instagram. The male gentleman, our client, is married too. We have introduced him to another girl. She is a web designer and when I have just introduced him, they were quarreling about countries they have both attended because their opinions were different and same at the same time. This girl, she was fond of web design, of learning something new, of learning foreign languages. She dreamed to travel the world, and after they have dated for several months, He has offered her to go and to live in Thailand for 3 months. He could work remotely. She has thought about it and she gave up her job and she has started working on her website. This is something she always wanted to do. Now they are happily married, they have a daughter. She runs a blog about traveling, also a blog about web design, and she works remotely for several designing companies. Pretty often this lady sends us pictures, like her husband, our ex-client, is working somewhere on the beach, holding his computer on his nap. Their daughter is playing somewhere near, and I can picture this lady, our ex-client, taking pictures and working on her blog, sitting somewhere near across and smiling on her beautiful family. This couple had so much in common from the moment we have introduced them. Of course, the lifestyle that they are living now is not for everyone, but this is something both of them wanted. This is something that has united them from the very beginning. Traveling the world, learning about new cultures, trying new cuisines, not settling down at one place till they can. This lady loves the fact that her husband is a workaholic. She can relate to this so much. When she is working on the new article for her blog, he is working on his another project. Their daughter is playing, everybody is happy. She's proud that he can deliver this lifestyle to her, and she helps him in that. We are so proud to know this couple, guys. If you are watching this, like, greetings, we remember you. I believe this topic is very important and there can't be like a single opinion about this. So I promise to share more videos discussing the topic, if opposites really attract, if birds of feather flock together. So for now, guys, I would really looking forward seeing your feedback below this video. Please like us and follow our channel. Svetlana Mukha from Diolli.com with love.